Alrighty guys, been trying to install Windows 10 recently, so I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Well, partially at least. Um, yeah. Yeah. We're just watching Windows 10. We're doing Windows 10 stuff tonight, guys. If we go to if we go into my, give me a second. Let me just add monitor capture, bam bam. So if we have a look at what my desktop currently looks like, you will find that uh, I don't care if it's large. You guys can see I'm still running Windows 8.1 because I've actually been trying to install Windows 10 for the last couple days. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. We do have sound. Let me bring that down there. Bring it over here. Wabam. Let me turn off the monitor capture. And then wabam. All I really gotta do is just put OBS like that, and then there we go. I got full control over what I can see and what I cannot actually see. Okay. Oh, crud. Let me fix that. And then let me put that really high up so I can see the first few chats at least. There we go. So yeah, for those of you guys who are joining, yes, I do know I was going to hold off streams for a while till Windows 10 installs, but I've been having a couple issues with that. And I'm hoping some of you guys may be able to help. There are currently no moderators. I know there's no moderators, but I want to... Wait, holy crap, can I do this? Okay. So now here we go, we just need to do this. So it's been doing this getting a few things ready screen for a while now. Let me go into my stream options. Well, I guess what we could do is we could see about doing some stuff with my, with software I know of called... Give me a minute. Go here. Go here. I guess, well, we could... I guess while this is going, we could have a little bit of fun with MSI Afterburner. Take a look at this, guys. This is MSI Afterburner. And then we'll have the Windows 10 stuff down there. We'll move. There we go. Kabam. I guess what we can do is mess around with fan speed. There's pretty interesting stuff we can do with fan speed. I could bring it up to 50%. We could probably mess around with some of the acoustic levels of it. What's that to 70%? You can even see how well this GPU is running. I am actually streaming and installing Windows 10 at the same time and having some fun with MSI Afterburner. And look at the temperature going down. I'll bring that down to 50. So you guys can see, it's pretty interesting what you can do with the fan settings on your graphics card. If we wanted to, we could even put it up at 100. 3,000 megahertz on the memory right now. I should probably add some text to fill up my stream. Installing Windows 10 stream, okay. There we go. So now, what happens if we put the fan up at 100%? Do I want to do it? Let's go 80%. So there's different master fan stuff. We could mess around with the memory clock. Let's do a little overclocking. Well, let's do a plus 50 on the memory, which should keep the core. We want the priority to be on the power limit. So, if it's supported by current master GPU power limit, master GPU, or is it? What about this? Temperature limit. Just temperature limit if it's supported by graph. When GPU synchronization is made, any changes to apply are also applied to all similar GPUs installed in the system. When this slider is focused, you may use the cursor keys on your keyboard to fine-tune the limit. Okay. So, wabam. What the? I thought I put plus 50 on the memory. Um, okay, there we go. I want to do a +5 on the, +5 on the power limit. And we're gonna bring the fans up a little bit. You know what, guys? I have an idea. What if... You know what? Screw doing MSI Afterburner. We gotta put the image back on. Actually, you know what? Let's put MSI Afterburner back on. And instead of doing that, I'll just kill that. I'll just kill the setup. We're gonna go do some graphics card overclocking. Wait, modern, where's modern web host? Get Windows 10, Google Crash Handler, where is it? Server host. Oh, Windows 10 setup. We're gonna kill that. What? I thought I killed it. Get Windows 10? Okay. We're gonna just kill the, I wanna find the... No. Oh, there we go. I just saw modern setup host. Well, bam. Alright, that's done. Now, I'm going to run into BeamNG file real quick. This PC, documents. In fact, I need to adjust the title of this stream. Overclocking my GTX 960 for BeamNG.drive and other games. Okay, so now that we got that going, let's go okay, so first of all, we have MSI Afterburner running, and we're gonna make that a little bit smaller. Now, basically, what I'm gonna do is go into my local disk and find where's Steam, and find where BeamNG Drive is, and we're gonna run that. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're running the game as an administrator. Alright. Let me head over to Drive. No, we want at 59 Hertz. Let's go 1280 by 720 at 59 Hertz. Then let's set this window capture to be BeamNG. When I hit it, whoa. Alright, so there we go. Here's BeamNG. Okay, so now we got BeamNG going. We're gonna go to a very, very FPS hungry map. Now, as always, if you guys want to try and overclock your graphics card, I'm not trying to stop you here, but sometimes overclocking isn't necessary, surprisingly. And basically, I'm taking this from Jay's 2 cents. When you overclock your, when you overclock a GPU, yeah, basically, okay. What we're instantly gonna do is we're gonna take ourselves over to my favorite place to be right now, which is just over here. I like this little airfield. I like parking up on it at this airfield, and we're actually gonna use this airfield for use with you know what? Let's take the latest vehicle out, which is the Hirochi SBR4. And we're gonna take the all-wheel drive all-wheel automatic car. And because we're here, we're gonna park it right up here into these trees. Alright, so now let's pull up MSI Afterburner. And we're gonna set the fan speed to 70, about 60 to 70 degrees. I'll put it at 60. And if the thread that I found says if the GPU is cooler than I think 50 degrees Celsius, then you can overclock it. Let me pull up that thread real quick. Let me find that real quick. Forum. Apollo moon testing, no. Content stuff, scenarios, vehicles. Content creation, is that it? Released. Tutorial now. Free models. Did I put a thread in bug reports? No. Did I put it in general discussion? I'm pretty sure I put it in general discussion. Alright. There we go. Okay, let me hit the first post. Alright. So, yeah. Basically what the thread is saying is give it some launch options, overclocking stuff. Yeah, cooler than 50 degrees Celsius. My GPU is sitting at 30 degrees right now. In fact, we might even be able to make it a bit better if I hit it 70%. Only, I do believe I should keep it at... I'll keep it at, fan speed 60%. Now, as you guys can see, the GPU temperature is just above 30 degrees Celsius, meaning the thread that I'm looking at can... See, let me just show you this. Okay, edit scene. Nope, that's not what I want to do. This thread. So basically, what you guys really want me to pay attention to is this. If your GPU is cooler than 50 degrees, right here, then you can overclock it. Meaning, my GPU is currently cooler than 32 degrees. So we're going to overclock this graphics card. In fact, I should probably have this right there so you guys have a different way of seeing it. So, yeah, what we're actually, you know what, let me just turn off that monitor capture. So, according to the thread, it says it's cooler than 50 degrees Celsius, so I'll put the power limit on 110%, and then the core clock to plus 100. I want to get 100 on the dot. Actually, can I use my arrow keys to do that? Alright, perfect. I can do my arrow keys, and now, bam! We have... Alright, I've overclocked my graphics card quite a bit now. So, basically, now I have full control over everything. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go in and reload BeamNG and see how the graphics handles. And see what kind of happens with my GPU, at least. Now, as you guys can see, the GPU is kind of heating up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. But hopefully things should be doing good. Now, another thing I would like to do is get in a CPU overclock a little bit. Synchronize for fan, standard MSI reference. But this is the EVGA stuff. GPU usage. How about a VGA afterburner? I don't want anything to do with... Okay, there we go. How about a CPU overclock software? Alright. Oh, GPU-Z is one of them. Okay, there we go. So GPU-Z, I should already have that installed on my computer if I'm not. Or CPU-Z, whatever. Okay, whatever, basically. CPU, tools, what kind of tools? Alright, so it's running at 3.8 gigahertz right now. Graphics, core clock, and then at the memory. Alright, so perfect, that's good. So now we can run as administrator on BeamNG. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens when we have our super clocked, super clocked graphics card, what happens on it? Now, I'm gonna bring the fan speed up to about 65%. Because I know with overclocking that there is a high chance that the graphics card could heat up a lot. And unfortunately, with all the problems, all the risks are with overclocking are pretty interesting. Okay, so here we are in game, and let's see. You guys, so with the stock speed AMD FX 4130 processor and in a very much overclocked EVGA graphics card, you guys can see we're sitting around 33 to 34 degrees Celsius. But what I was really interested in was the FPS. So show FPS. Now you guys can see not really much interesting in the way of FPS here. Live streaming. My mom just came in and looked at me. Alright, you know what? Let's just F8 to one of my favorite spots on this map. Which is things I like. You guys can see the FPS in the upper right hand corner of your... in the upper left hand corner of your screen. Why am I having a hard time talking tonight? Oh, let me see if there's anybody in the chat right now. No. There we go. F7. Okay. As you guys can see, FPS is doing very well, at least. Yeah. This must have been a successful overclock. Now, where is the Ibishu Covet here? Because that's the car I want to test on here. Okay. Covet, where are you? If I go years from 1970, how about 1990? There we go. There's the Covet. We're gonna go with the fully manual version. And look. Oh. How did I end up a manual transmission? I have no clue, but as long as I'm staying above 30 frames per second, the game is pretty playable. Well, I lost a wheel. Look at that. The wheel is running away. Wheel. No. Wheel. Look at it. It's just rolling. Yum. Wheel. Where are you going, Mr. Wheel? Oh my. Where are you going? Wheel? You done goofed, Wheel. You done goofed. Wait, where's the wheel now? Oh, there it is! Ah! So, as you guys can see, we had a very, very successful overclock in this video. Well, not really video, because we were live streaming, and since Enderbro's not here, then I'm done.